Hey everyone, today I'll be talking about the Jetboil Jetgauge. I'm going to show how it works, I'm going to say why I don't think it's a necessary piece of equipment, and I'll also show you an alternative. You can use this gauge to measure the remaining fuel in the 100-gram cylinder, the 230, and the 450. I do want to point out that they do not have to be Jetboil brand canisters. It can be any brand as long as the measurements are the same, so 100 grams, 230, and 450. This is what my local outdoor store carries, so this is what I got. I'm going to be comparing two today. This one's full, and this one is close to empty, so we'll see how much is left. Now they were clever enough to put the on button where the O is, so hold that for 2 seconds. Now see the top left, there's 100 grams. Hold it for 2 seconds to get to 230. Hold it again to get to 450. And then if you have a container like an MSR, they like to do 110 gram canisters. Hold it again. This gauge won't be accurate for that. So hold it again, you get the grams. What you do, measure it, do the conversion, and you'll get your reading. So let's hold it, get back to 100. And we will measure those two canisters. There's a full 100-gram canister. Let me show you one that's nearly empty. And here's another canister that's at 25%. Now, one big reason why I do like that gauge is because this canister is at 25%. I can't tell that with my hand. I know it's low. I know it's around 10-20%. It's hard to tell, but I know it's low. If I'm gone on a two-nighter, I won't bring this one. Knowing it's at 25 though, it's enough for me to get a few meals, get a few coffees out of it, so it would be enough. But just by feeling it by hand, I wouldn't feel confident enough bringing that. If I'm gone on a day hike, I'm not stressed at all. Usually I make one meal or a coffee. It'll be plenty. And if you don't have that gauge, here's an alternative to check your levels. It's not as precise, but it still does the job. Now, as you can see, I have some water in front of me. Put your canister in, tilt it to get the air out of there, and then that is the full canister. And this is the near empty one. Now, it's hard to tell from this angle. It is floating higher. I'll give you another angle so you can really tell. This is the full canister, and let's get a reference point. As you can see, the water line is right about where the R is. Let's take that out. And here is the near empty one that was at 25%. Again, don't forget the air pocket. Now the full canister was about at the R. Now watch how high this is going to go up. I'm not lifting this. This is just its own buoyancy. There you go. So it's not as accurate as the gauge. However, it's an easy, quick way you can do it. You can even do this at home. Sorry, Jetboil. They actually do make some of the best gear on the market for cooking, so definitely check them out if you're into backpacking, camping, and all that stuff. This is not one of them, in my opinion. It does work great, it's just not necessary, like I said. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.